I recently came across Higgsfield AI, which seems to be the fastest growing AI platform for image and video generation. The platform offers quite a few options or quite a few features when it comes to generating and editing videos. For example, if we go under visual effects, we could see that we can create this animation of objects moving around the subject, or we can create this animation of a beautiful disintegration of an object around a person. Though there are quite a few options under images and videos, what I really wanted to highlight today is that of Popcorn, which is currently free. And using Higgsfield Popcorn, we can create seamless visual stories. And the results of video generation are mind-blowing compared to Nano Banana. To illustrate what I mean, let's have a look at some comparison. This is the result of a swap where the original clip is on the left and we have the photo of a model. We can see the video generated by Higgsfield in the middle, while the Nano Banana is on the right. Which one is super realistic? I leave the judgment to you guys. We can see that the Nano Banana result again is not that realistic, while the Higgsfield Popcorn in the middle is super realistic in this video. And once again, we have the entire person swapped in this video compared to just a face swap with Nano Banana, which is not too realistic. Another nice example where the entire person is swapped, including the dress, which is quite realistic compared to Nano Banana, which just swaps the face. And we have another example here where the Nano Banana result has just collapsed, whereas Higgsfield Popcorn has created a super realistic video. And one last example where Higgsfield Popcorn has swapped the face properly, but Nano Banana has just refused to swap the face. So to get started, I'm going to go under Popcorn and I'm going to start with InstaDump. So if we go under InstaDump, we have a few InstaDump templates we can work with, or packs that we can work with. I'm just going to choose the first one and click on select pack, and it's asking us to create a login. So I'm going to continue with my Google account. So I've logged in with my Google account and now we've come back to selecting the pack again. So we can select a pack, we can add a photo, and we can get the InstaDump straight away. So after selecting the pack, I'm moving on to adding a photo. In step 2, I'm going to upload a photograph, choose a man in portrait that is well lit. So that's the photo of a man, and I'm going to click on try free. It's in the queue, it's generating the InstaDump, and I'm going to show you once it's completed. We can see that the InstaDump is still happening. Only 2 of the 14 images have been created. While that is happening, I'm going to go to auto mode and create some storyboard, something like this. I'm going to create a story similar to the ones that we can see at the top. I'm just going to upload an image. I'm going to upload the same person. We can upload up to 4 images, but I'm just going to stick with 1. And I'm going to just describe the mood or action of the person. And I'm just going to describe the action saying, taking a quiet and relaxing walk on a beach, and click on generate for free. Let's see what it comes up with. We already see that we have 4 videos in the queue. Hopefully we will have something to view soon. So while those 2 are running, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. So while that is generating, I've come back to the InstaDump to look at the kind of images that are generated, and we can see there's so much consistency going on there, and it's aesthetically quite powerful. To relate to what I'm saying, so this is the input image that we gave, and you can look at how consistent that face is. And let's look at this image, and we can see again the consistency is pretty high, and it looks like, you know, the fashion school has just become obsolete. And we have quite a few examples similar to that. For example, look at this one, and the super consistency going on between this input image face and the image that's being generated. And we also have images like these, and we also have images like this, all of this keeping the consistency of the face to that of the input image and the image that's been generated. Now that we saw InstaDump, I'm going to go back to the auto. So if I close this, then we're going back to auto, where I gave this prompt, taking a quiet and relaxing walk on a beach, and we got these images. So I'm going to select whichever I want, in this case these 2, and I'm going to download them. So that's going to download into a zip file, as we can see here. And once we have the downloaded, Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into one of those. Let's say I'm going to go into, if I click on these three dots here, I can see that there's an animate option. So if I go to animate, this opens up. And for the different animation options, we have, let's say, these effects where we can, have the zoom out effect, or we have the camera control where, we can control how the camera moves. For example, there is this crash zoom out. And what I'm interested in is probably the moonwalk under the pulse, catch the pulse. So we can see that there's a man moonwalking here. So I'm just going to choose that. Once I choose that, I'm also able to choose a file to kind of upload. So here I'm going to upload the man on the beach. So I've uploaded the man on the beach. Now I'm going to see if this man is able to get this animation and moonwalk on the beach. So I'm going to click on generate here and see what the resulting video is. So let's click on generate and see what happens. So we have the results of the animation, and this is what is going on in the video that's generated. We could see the man on the beach moonwalking, similar to what we gave as input to the animation. And that is exactly what I wanted to show to you today. That brings us to the end of this video, and we did have a look at Higgsfield Popcorn, which is currently free and it's available for you to try it out, and the link for which I have given in the description of the video. So with that, I'm signing off and I will see you in my next video. Take care.